A famous nerd once said, "Do what you love." And being the successful nerd he is, everyone took his advice to heart. And it makes sense. He's Steve Jobs. And so the quote, "Do what you love," spread like wildfire. And do what you love eventually became follow your passion. And it made sense. If you love the act of doing and the activity of whatever your career is in, then the work doesn't really feel like work. You wake up in the morning and you actually want to do the thing. And so you get to both be successful and also have fun doing your thing. So you get to eat your cake and have it too. Type beat. AKA be rich and happy, which is what we all want. But not gonna lie, that advice does not work. Think about it this way. Steve Jobs himself didn't even really use that advice. His day-to-day activities from when he started Apple to when he left Apple were probably entirely different throughout their entire journey. Not only that, but when he started Pixar and became super successful and worked super hard on that project, the activities he did on a day-to-day basis for Pixar is probably way different than Apple. So he didn't actually do what you love because the activities were entirely different. Yet his love and passion remained the same. And the reason he didn't actually use that advice is because he never said that. He never said do what you love.
Your work is going to fill a large part of your life. And the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do.
He never actually said do what you love. He said love what you do. And you might think that's the same thing, but it's completely different. Do what you love and love what you do entail two completely different things. And the point of this video is to explain why do what you love, aka follow your passion, is shit advice. And it'll just get you being broke, number one, and number two, not even enjoying the thing you're doing. While love what you do, which is what Steve Jobs actually said, will get you both rich and fulfilled. AKA you get to have your cake and eat it too. Type shit. So let me cook. First of all, there's a huge difference between As humans, we tend to enjoy doing the same things. This differs from person to person, but from a broad societal point of view, certain activities are just popularly enjoyed by tons of people, like video games, cooking.
What are you doing, bro? I'm cooking, literally.
Playing an instrument, playing a sport, art, if anyone does that anymore, filming or making content, you know what I'm saying, like me. And the reasons these things are so popular in the first place, because they're hobbies. Like hobbies are universally enjoyed by just people in general. We tend to enjoy doing the same things. Like video games is inherently enjoyable to most of the population. And it goes the other way around too. Like we also inherently hate doing certain things. Like no one wants to work a soulless 9 to 5 at a desk cubicle working on Excel sheets all day. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is miserable. We're all trying to do fun stuff like play video games and make YouTube videos for a living with the boys or yapping to a camera like me. But that's the difference. A hobby is entirely different than your career. Playing video games in your free time versus doing it as a living are two completely different things. Playing soccer for 2 hours at a day because it's fun versus playing soccer and training to train your legs and getting better cardio and doing it as a living is a completely different story. And that's why these types of careers are like super rare and why no one thinks it's possible, because it's hard. And if you want to succeed in these types of passion careers, you need to be able to work when you don't want to work, which is pretty much going away from doing what you love. If you want to be a YouTuber, an athlete, or a streamer, you're gonna have to stream when you don't want to stream. You have to make videos and film and edit when you don't want to edit, film. You're gonna have to work out when you don't want to work out. If you want to be an athlete, you're gonna have to train when you don't want to. It no longer becomes something you love doing, it becomes your job. And that's why tons of YouTubers are retiring, and we see that. It's great and all, but it's still a job at the end of the day, and you're forced to do it. If you like video games, try playing video games for like 12 hours straight, and you'll know what I mean. Like, there's a certain point where that shit just becomes miserable and like you're just pushing through. That's not even that bad, because the reality of tons of streamers and YouTubers and all these people that do their passion careers, like
those
athletes.
Times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway.
Is they do it for more. They do it 12 hours a day, 7 days a week for the next like 5 years. And that's why they're so successful, is because they're willing to do that when everyone else isn't.
Bro, every sweat that's like barely red is 20-hour stream, right? 19, 22, 21, 15, 24, 23, 23.
And by doing it that much, the thing that you love doing will eventually become a chore, and you won't love the activity of doing it that much anymore. And if that's the only reason you're doing it, then you're slowly not gonna do it. And it's the reason why millions of people quit every single day on their passions, because they realize that same fact.
Future Alex here, and I know a lot of you guys are trying to find that one career path, find that one passion that you really like, love the activity of doing. But you got to stop doing that too, because there is no thing that you will always love the activity of doing. Also, as humans, we kind of just like being good at things. So if you're bad at filming, why would you like filming? Or if you're bad at playing video games, you're not going to enjoy playing video games. The only reason you would want to do it is because you see your own improvement and you can see yourself getting better. There's no one activity that's like perfect. You just pick one of them and get good at it. And that thing will become your passion, since all your passion is something that you're good at and you like improving in. And that could literally be anything. And I'm going to get more into detail on how to find your perfect career, so just keep watching.
I'm not saying it's bad to inherently enjoy the activity of doing what your career is. That's a good thing. What I'm saying is that you need to expect when you don't enjoy it and push through. That's why the top of the top push through 40 to 50% of the time, and you need a good reason to push through 40 to 50% of the time. So you need something stronger than just passion, which I'm about to yap about. All right. Since we're on the topic of deciding what career you should do, the main point of a career is to make money and make a living, you know what I'm saying? So let's talk about the concept of money. If you think about what money actually is, it's just a transaction between two parties that want something. Before money, you had to have a coincidence of wants, where two parties coincidentally have whatever they both wanted. And that's why money was created, so that it makes things a lot more convenient. And so we use money to buy things we want, and we buy more expensive things depending on how valuable they are to us and how much we want them. Point is that in order to make money, you need to be useful to someone and provide them something useful so that they give you money. And that's pretty much what a business is, or your job as well. Your job, if you're working at a business, is to help the business provide more value to more people and make more money so that they can give you more money. At a mass scale, what I'm saying is that you need to provide value to society. If you don't meet this criteria and you don't provide value to society in any way, then you won't make money and you'll be broke and living in a shitty apartment and have no bag, no money. You guys know the stereotype of a starving artist? There's a reason that stereotype exists in the first place, and it's because they failed to meet that criteria. They provided no value to society and expected that just because they followed their passion, that they should get money for it. The truth is that even though you're that good at music or that good at art, or you think you are good at that, if no one wants to listen to your music or no one wants to buy your art, at the end of the day, you're not providing any value to society. And so, why should society help you and provide you with money? Following your passion at the end of the day is selfish. If you're not providing any value to society, why should society help you back? All right, but if you shouldn't follow your passion, then what should you do? You should... Hello. Testing. Ah! The point of this video isn't to tell you to suck it up and enjoy a soulless 9-to-5. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you should do something that actually fulfills you. And usually, things that fulfill people are doing things that are bigger than themselves. Things that aren't just about you and about other people and society as a whole. So I'm telling you to stop thinking about what you want to do and start thinking about what benefits society. Because ironically enough, if you do that, then you'll get a shit ton of money and you'll get also a shit ton of happiness, because you're both providing value to society. And society will also reward you for providing value to society, and you'll be rich. I mean, there's a good reason the most fulfilling careers are careers in philanthropy and business. I mean, philanthropy is a bit extreme because you personally don't get anything out of it, but tons of successful entrepreneurs that start businesses to help people are super fulfilled. and they're rich as fuck. A good example would be Quest bars. If you guys have ever gone to the gym or anything, Quest is like a company that provides high protein like stuff and helps you lose weight. And I listened to a podcast of the CEO, and he was detailing how he wanted to help people lose weight. And so that's what Quest did. He made a shit ton of money and provided a shit ton of value to other people, because those two things are very correlated. If you provide a shit ton of value to other people and society will reward you back with a ton of money. So you get to both be fulfilled helping other people and get a ton of money in return. So you get to eat your cake and have it too. And obviously there's a shit ton of people in business or anywhere in life that just want money. I mean, look at investment banking. But those people are just depressing as fuck. Like, let's be real here. Like, will you really want to be like that? Love what you do, because that's what he originally said, and that's the reason Steve Jobs became so successful. If you provide value to society, and iPhones provide a shit ton of value to society, which is why they're worth so much. And it's also why Steve Jobs said that work doesn't feel like a job to him, and he loves doing it because he loves the impact his product has on other people. And it's the same reason why entrepreneurs work so hard, because they love the impact of what they're doing on society and how it helps other people. And another good example is that I don't actually enjoy making these types of videos that much. Scripting, pre-production, and all this shit are a lot of work. If you guys have ever boot up Premiere Pro and you see that empty timeline, you'll know what I mean. It's hard. So if you're doing YouTube or any of these careers just because you think it'll be fun or always be fun, you're going to give up because it's not always going to be fun. It's going to be hard. That was my motivation at the start of making videos like these. But as I made more videos, I kind of realized that I just enjoy making videos people like. That's the value I want to provide to society. I love entertaining people, and I love making shit that people enjoy, like videos. And obviously, I care about the money and fame as well. If I have a lot of money, I can, number one, retire my parents, which is something I really want to do. And number two, be able to not stress about money, which is also a really nice thing. But yeah, enough about me. This is the ideal checklist for choosing your career. Number one, you need to care about what value it provides to society. You need to be really clear on what you want to do for society and how you want to help people, because that way you can make money. Number two, you need to care about the outcomes of the thing you're doing. Like for me, I can get a lot of money and fame, which I care about because those are things that would be nice and I want those things. But that's pretty much it. If you have those two things, you'll be fulfilled and enjoy the work you're doing. Even though you might not naturally enjoy it at first, as you get better at it, and because the human mind likes to be good at things, you will naturally enjoy the thing because you're getting better at it, and we like getting better at things and being good at things, especially being good at things that we care about, and we care about the impact it has. Plus, we care about the money and whatever outcome you want out of it. So yeah, that's your perfect career. Just go all in on that career, do it for the rest of your life, and you'll probably be fulfilled and rich at the same time. Also, let's be real here, having only selfish goals is not a fulfilling thing. Fine to have selfish goals, it's a good thing to have. I still care about money and fame, but it shouldn't be your main reason, because if you do make it your main reason, that's just like a one-way ticket to a midlife crisis. So yeah, hope that helped. If you want to watch me yap about how to be fulfilled and the meaning of life, then watch this video. I put a ton of effort into it. That's about it. Love what you do. Good night. All right. I'm about to cook. Ooh, let me get warmed up real quick. All right. Cut. Next scene. We're in the end game now, baby. I'm about to finish this shit. All right, let's go. We're done.
What the hell?